Good morning. I'm sitting today with a lady that is one of the icons in real estate throughout the United States. A lady that I've known for over 35 years, and she is in one of the top 1% in the United States with over $500 million in volume. I'd like you to meet Jean Kachik with the Kai's Company. Jean, I'd like to let's go back to Orlando for just a minute.
Okay.
We met at a recruiting seminar, if I recall, and later the Kai's Company purchased the company that you were with, and then you came back down to South Florida. Mm-hmm. Why did you originally get into real estate?
I was divorced. I had 2 small children, living hand to mouth, no money, no career, worked for an attorney, and I was talking to a friend one day, and she said, "Jean, you really should try real estate." So at that time, all you had to do was take a 3-day crash course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and take the exam on Monday, which I did, and passed it, and then went in. I had, I think about $150 in the bank, and I had worked with this attorney for about 5 years, and told him what my plan was, and he said, you neither have the intelligence or the personality to succeed in real estate.
Boy,
so
was
I
he
said,
wrong.
"Thank you very much, Bill. I really appreciate the confidence." And I walked in.
Very good, very good. What would you attribute your success to now? Just hard work, I know, is part of it, but...
No, it's more than hard work. It's keeping yourself before the public, that they know who you are and what you're doing. That's why advertising, even though I've been in the business as long as I have, you have to always be looking for new business and new opportunities. And people don't know what you're doing unless you tell them.
Well, with all the years that you've been in the business, 35 years, how do you sustain the motivation?
You really want to know?
I'd love to. I know part of it is your grandson.
Well, no, not really. The real part of it is when I walk into Publix and I see women my age standing behind the counter checking out groceries. I go into Macy's, I see them, selling lingerie and jewelry, and I think what a great opportunity I have had all these years to have been in real estate.
That's fantastic. I know you're very into your business plan. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I review it about every 90 days to see if I'm on track for what I want for the year. I like to be somewhere between 30 and 40 million in sales. And in order to do that, my average sales price is like 1.9 million. I think it's 1.860 to be exact.
1.86 million. I looked it up this morning.
And I need to make at least 2 a month to get the goal that I want. I also sell higher price, so it varies from time to time.
I know you're very into farming, geographic farming.
Right.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you started in that?
Yeah, if you really want to succeed in real estate, and I know everybody says this, that listings are the key to everything, but listings really are the key. And the potential of the listing is the potential of all the other things you're looking for. You're looking for buyers, more sellers, and closings. And I work 3 different areas, and they're all high-end homes. And you can't do the farming once a month, once every 2 months. You have to do at least 4 to 6 times a month to be successful at it. And I don't ever put anything in an envelope. I send a postcard or I send a brochure, and as they look at my picture and what I've done and they throw it in the trash, it's called top of the head concept. Every time they see my face, my name, my number, when it comes time to sell property, they call Jean.
How does technology play a part?
When I think back when I got my license,
There was no technology.
There was no technology. And there was no training. We were an accident waiting to happen.
Right.
There were no computers. No one talked about doing a CMA. if you wanted information on a property, you had to go to the courthouse
Right.
and look up the tax rolls, okay? Or you just went up and knocked on the door and asked them if they wanted to sell their home and got their name and telephone number.
Right.
An entirely different ballgame than what it is today.
If you just think back 5-10 years ago, it's totally different real estate.
In the early 90s, we didn't even have really computers
No,
in the Kais company.
I remember.
And they were the old dial-up modem.
Yeah, and faxes and the whole.
Yeah, and no fax
And now they're
machines.
almost obsolete. The emails.
No, it's really great.
If you were going to talk to a new associate just coming into the business, what advice would you give them to try to clone you, to be you, to get to the heights of success that you've arrived at?
I would suggest that immediately they pick out their farm area and be consistent with it. When you first start the farm area, it takes about 6 months to get any response. And then, but you have to keep it up, and you have to send multiple mail outs every month to those areas. You can't do it once in a while. You have to be consistent.
That's very good.
And once you get the listings, then you get everything else.
Jane, I want to thank you not only for the interview, but for our friendship over all the years.
Thank you.
Very much.